Hey guys, we're starting to put our race truck back together. We thought we'd put a little video together for everyone, what we're doing to it, and take you along the way with us. A little backstory, it's a 2011 F350 single cab. We put fiberglass bedsides on it, 6.7 motor, power stroke it had in it with Carrillo rods, dual fueler, hundreds, S476 with a GT55 over it, compound. We ended up popping this bottom end actually. Still had the 6R behind it. We decided to take all that out and we're gonna be replacing it with a 6.7 Cummins and a 48. It's gonna be a little bit more reliable, easier to make power with. 6.7 that motor came out of, and the one that's going in. We gotta change a lot of stuff, make some motor mounts. We looked online, couldn't really find anything for Cummins motor mounts for in these, so we're just gonna make our own. Truck does have a 4-link kit. It's got a full cage. There's a lot of stuff in here from the old stuff, but you can see the cage. It's gutted pretty much all the way.
The truck itself is relatively good to go.
Fiberglass bedsides. We ran it once down the track and popped. That's when we popped the bottom end, but I mean, it's got a trans cooler, nitrous setup. We got to figure out something with the shocks, but it's got dual air dogs back here. You know, it's sitting here and just doing nothing, so we figured we'd put a Cummins in it and beat on it. But we'll show you guys some more once we get the Cummins built for this and when we're putting it in and stuff. But right now it's just sitting out here. All right, so this is the salvage truck we got the motor out of. Frame's pretty well damaged and it was totaled, but had a good 6.7 core motor in it, ran, we drove it, put a clip in here of Ralph driving it in. Trying to muckle the steering, but I mean, it's pretty smashed up, but it'll do what we need it to do. We already got the trans and the motor out. We're gonna use a 48 we got in the shop for it. And we're gonna use an ATS controller, I think, to control that. And scavenge some parts together for the trans, as well as the motor. We do have new rods for it, and we're gonna put bearings in it, main studs, stuff like that. We're getting ready to tear down our 6.7 Cummins to put it in our Ford F350 race truck. We're gonna tear it down, see how it looks.
All right, guys, we got the head off. Cylinders look good. No scoring. Cross hatches still look good. This is a relatively low mile motor. It just sat for a while. Head looks decent. We'll know for sure. I mean, we're gonna wash it, pull valves out of it, go through it, O-ring it and all that. head in the parts washer. Just gonna wash it up overnight and see how it looks in the morning.
Check for cracks and stuff. After it's all clean, we'll assemble it.
Majority of the accessory brackets torn down off the Project Race Truck 6.7 motor. We're gonna go a little bit further now, pull the paint off, we'll start pulling the internals out. Everything looks good so far. A little rusty, but it'll clean up fine.
Inside's really clean. Everything's clean for sitting.
Yeah,
Cool.
the motor looks really clean inside.
All the walls still look good and everything.
Yeah, stay tuned and we'll
Got most of the stuff off and
pull the internals out for you.
flip it over and keep going. All right, so we got the block all torn down here and we're going through everything. Everything looks really good. How many miles does this have on it?
About 180.
180,000 on it. Main bearings look really good. They're all really nice. Rod bearings look the same way, so we lucked out definitely there. We got everything torn down. Walls still look good. The pistons out and everything. There's a little bit of scoring, but nothing that you can catch with your fingernail or anything. So we're just gonna hone it up, clean the block up. Needle scaled the whole block and everything. We'll get it all cleaned up, get it in the parts washer, let it bake for a day or so and really clean it up. And then we'll start the assembly. Put you guys on a time lapse for most of it because it's just easier to just go through it all instead of,
We have 3 hours of footage to go through.
yeah, it's a lot easier for us. We're probably gonna end off here for the disassembly part of it, and we will catch you guys on the next video when we start to put it back together and it's ready to go. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys have to do to get us out there, and if you like it, we'll keep going with these videos and show you guys what we're doing.